Hi, this is from Spektro Audio, and this is Distribute. Distribute is a MaxforLive device that improves the workflow of dealing with multi-channel plugins, such as samplers, drum machines, and multi-timbral synthesizers in Ableton Live. It does it by automating the process of creating, naming, and routing additional audio and MIDI tracks according to the multi-channel plugin you're using. This is a great way to save time and CPU power in Live. This is how simple it is to use Distribute. Simply drag it to the track containing the plugin, set the number of additional tracks you would like to create, and then hit the Create button. So let's try to use Distribute with a couple of different plugins. First of all, I'm going to create an instance of Native Instruments Contact and load 3 different instruments inside the same Contact instance. A synth bass, an organ, and a synth lead. Then I'm going to set them to receive MIDI from separate MIDI channels and route the output of these 3 instruments to separate stereo outputs. I could save this contact patch as a multi, so I can easily recall it in the future, but I'm just going to go ahead and drag the Distribute into the track. As you can see, Distribute recognizes the name of the track in the plugin that we are currently using. Although we have 3 instruments in Contact, I'm going to set the device to create only 2 additional tracks. This is because we'll use the main track containing the Contact plugin for our first instrument. Next, I'm going to open the Settings tab, turn on the Create MIDI Tracks option, and change the name pattern to Ask for Name. Now, once I hit the Create button, Distribute will start to create those additional tracks for me. I'm gonna name the first additional track Organ and the second Lead. As you can see, we now have individual MIDI and audio tracks for our instruments. And we can use these tracks to record, sequence, edit, and mix our instruments separately. Here's another example using the Spark drum machine by Arturia. I'm going to load a drum kit and route the 7 pads to individual outputs. Then I'm going to drag Distribute and set it to create 6 additional tracks. In the Settings tab, I'm going to enable the option to create a bus track, and I'm not going to create MIDI tracks since we want to use a single MIDI track to sequence all of our sounds. As for the name pattern, I'm going to select the first option. As you can see, Distribute properly created a bus track in 6 auxiliary tracks. We now have separate outputs for our different sounds as well as a bus track that is receiving the output of the other 7 tracks. This means we can go ahead and use these different tracks to properly mix our drum machine sounds. Distribute was designed to enable producers to work faster and smarter, and it is the first in a series of devices that will be releasing in the near future that focus on improving Ableton Live's workflow. For more information about Distribute, visit SpektroAudio.com. As always, thanks for watching.